Baila tu cuerpo, alegría, Macarena. Hola amigos, hope all of you are doing great. Today it's an amazing day because it's meal prep. Today is Saturday. I don't have absolutely anything in the refrigerator ready to eat. So for today, I'm pretty excited for our menu that we're gonna be having this week. The first one, and very important, it's called cottage cheese cinnamon roll breakfast cookies. You know that this channel should be called cottage cheese channel because we love cottage cheese. So that's our first one. The second one, it's like a ground beef bowl type of thing. And then the third one is chicken thigh with lentils, which I'm pretty excited because the picture looks amazing. And also, as you remember previous videos, I say that I needed to try again or to eat again those delicious egg bites, the cheeseburger egg bites that we kind of put some bacon as a baconator. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's go over the ingredients of our cottage cheese cookies for breakfast and start mixing. For this recipe, we're gonna need 1 cup of cottage cheese, 1 1/4 cups of oats, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. So we're gonna start by blending our cottage cheese. I'm gonna double this recipe, so I'm gonna need so the recipe calls for 1 cup of cottage cheese, so I'm gonna use 2 cups. 2 cups of cottage cheese, please. I think I will need some cottage cheese for the bowl, for the beef bowl, but if so, I might have to go and buy because I think 2 cups is like half of this or more. I think I'm gonna be doing the blending just one at the time. This is, to have a better consistency or texture for our recipe. Okay, 1 cup ready. I'm just gonna kind of clean this in here. I don't do this like very super duper smooth, but good enough. And I've never had any issues, so we will leave it like this. It looks smooth to me. You can even skip the blending part. This is just to give like a better texture, but flavor wise it will be grand. Well, I take all of this out. Yeah, I think definitely I might have to get more. Anyways, I'm out of milk, so this is no way, Jose, I could have blended everything here. This is 2 cups. Okay, I'm gonna do it there. Good to know. Now we know. Now we know. This is 2 cups and I just did something interesting. I was thinking why they don't put the grams instead of like cups. That would have been a better clue. I'm complaining, yes. Let's put all of this here. That stuff is heavy, like. These couple days has been so good, the weather. Like, you cannot imagine. Like, it hasn't been really hot. It actually rained a couple days ago, but the weather hasn't been like extremely hot as like the week before the past weeks. I think this week is also gonna be pretty good. And Natalia is pretty happy because I love cold weather. Cold weather is my jam. That's why I live in Canada. Even though Toronto is definitely not the coldest place in the world. Okay, this looks beautiful. We're gonna add now. Oh, I have to preheat my oven at 350, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's combine. I didn't take my eggs out. I love recipes that have eggs. Does that sounds weird? I don't know. I need 1/4 cup of ooh, I don't know if I will have that. What is wrong with me? Like, why I don't have enough of everything? One, no, I think we do have the two. I have to put a list or something so I don't forget. I have to order cottage cheese, milk, and maple syrup, like right now. And now let's add our egg. Let's do this one in here. So it's 1 egg, but because we're doubling it, so it's 2 or 2. Okay, so we have our eggs. Maybe let's whisk this. Honestly, that picture, the inspo picture of this recipe, oh my god, it looks delicious. It does looks like you wanna eat them right now. So I'm gonna add 1.5 because I don't want it to be very cinnamony. And then I need 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is 1, but because we need 2, so it's gonna be 1. And oh, I should have put the okay. I think I shouldn't have put the cinnamon, but that happens when you don't read and you just want to do whatever you want. Again, like nothing happened. Okay, perfect. So we need 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 2 pinch because we're doubling, and let's mix. I need 2 cups and a quarter. I was using old-fashioned. These ones are quick oats. Let's say this. I want to leave the oats until they kind of soak the moist. Like I want it to be a little on the thick side so we can scoop it. Right now it's way too runny. I'm gonna leave them for a couple minutes while I organize all what I have in here, and then we can try to see how the consistency is going. So I was thinking, because we have to let our oats kind of absorb all the moist of our mixture. So in the meantime, for our lunch recipe, we're gonna need rice. I have basmati rice, so I'm gonna start like putting the water in the pot and start kind of preparing the rice. The first part of making rice is pretty quick. I don't do basmati rice in the same way I do regular rice. This is how I learned to do it from an Iranian woman when I used to do babysitting. But don't judge me here. This is how I learned, and that's how I like to do my basmati rice. So let's get into that. So I bring a pot of salted water to a boil, just like you would for pasta. While that's heating up, I give the rice a good rinse, then add it to the boiling water. I start checking it after a few minutes, and I know it's ready when the grains have these little lines. They should be tender but still have a slight bite, like a little hard. Then I strain the rice. If you accidentally added too much salt, then you can quickly rinse it with a little water, but I usually don't need to. Next, I put the pot on the stove over a high heat with a little olive oil. Today I'm adding the pita bread we made earlier in one of the videos to the bottom of the pot. I highly recommend it. It absorbs the extra moisture and turns deliciously crispy. Then I gently pile the rice into the pot like a little mountain, trying not to let it touch the sides so it stays nice and fluffy. I wrap the lid with a clean kitchen towel, place it on the pot, and let the rice steam over very low heat. for about 40 minutes, and the result is perfectly fluffy basmati rice with separate grains every time. Okay, let's see. I was kind of stirring it, and I think now we have the consistency that we're looking for. This is very spoonable, so I'm gonna bring my baking sheets and start like putting our cookies. So I think I will need to, I'm gonna do this one. And it was saying around 2 tablespoons per size, like for the size. I think I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup. That has been a good measure lately. Like every time we make something, I think this is a very good measurement. My boss always asks me if I got any snack, or he's always asking me for food. So I'm gonna give him a couple of these ones. Honestly, it looks like I feed the entire workplace, but no, believe me, I don't. But my boss, yeah, I usually try to, because our desk is just beside each other, so he's always like, did you bring something to eat? So sometimes I get a stuff and I share with him. Like this will be a good share. I'm sure he will love this. Okay, I'm gonna pop this one in the oven right now, and then I'm gonna take the other sheet and put it on the oven too. Okay, let's pop this in the oven. 15 minutes starting now. Okay, I'm gonna take the first batch out. They look pretty good. I'm wondering, maybe I can leave them a little bit more. I think that's good because the bottom, it's getting stuck. Ta-da! Guess what? It's my favorite part of the video. Look at this. Look at this deliciousness. Like, look at this deliciousness. It smells amazing. Cheers. Oh wow. Oh wow, I didn't expect this good. You feel everything in here. You feel the oat flavor. The cinnamon is amazing and like perfect amount. The sweetness of our maple syrup, you feel it. The texture is amazing. Everything in this cookie, it's just perfect. Love it. You know what? I actually got happy I doubled the recipe, because probably one batch was like for 6 or 7 max. This was like 12, 13, 14, like 16, well, 15 and a half. Which that's great, because I wanted to be like at least one of these ones or 2 of these ones and 1 egg bite, or the opposite, and I wanted to share with my boss some of these ones too, so I'm glad we doubled it. Now, to enter it into our second recipe, I'm gonna start mentioning the ingredients right now, and then I'll be back with you. For the second recipe, we're gonna need 1 pound of ground beef, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, salt and pepper to taste, 2 cups of cooked rice, 1 cup of diced cucumber, 1 cup of diced tomatoes, half cup of red onions, 1 cup of tzatziki sauce, and fresh parsley for garnish. For our tzatziki sauce, this is optional if you want to make it with me, so it's half cucumber, half teaspoon of table salt, 350 grams of Greek yogurt, 1 garlic clove, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of fresh dill, 1 tablespoon of fresh mint, and half lemon. Okay, let's get into our second dish. I'm gonna start heating up the pot and then add 1 pound of ground beef. Usually I also have to do the other pound for the cheeseburger bites, but I'm gonna go in order. My least important dish today will be the cheeseburger bite, just because I already have another video where I show them. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit this ground beef, but I'm gonna let them get brownish. Okay, let's start adding our dry ingredients here. We're gonna use garlic powder. I actually got some onion this time, so I'm gonna be using 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika powder, some pepper, and I'll add some salt. Let's mix all of these, let it get all the flavors, and then we go to our next step. I'm gonna turn this off and let it sit so it kind of takes all the flavors with the heat that it already has. And let's get into our onions. I'm gonna cry because it's time to chop an onion. Okay. Hopefully it's not too strong. No, this thing is gonna make me cry horribly. I can feel it. I'm scared. Oh my god. Let me wash it. Frog. This is me right now. Now this onion is gonna be a joke. Now I can chop you as small as I want, okay? Yeah, look how I don't care. Oh, I'm so happy. I was scared maybe this wouldn't work, but yeah, it's working. It's working, amigos. I look like a joke and I don't care, because the last time this onion made me cry, it was so painful. Like honestly, I couldn't open my eyes at all. It does smell so strong. I'm sure if I remove these glasses, I'm just gonna feel it in my brain. Close this immediately and let's wash this first. And like nothing happened. I'm gonna leave a couple for my guinea pigs. It's impossible that I do something like this and I don't give them. While mommy is doing meal prep, they can feel the smell of this cucumber and they absolutely love cucumber. Let's put our diced cucumbers here and let's cut our tomatoes. Our tomatoes are not good. So I'm not gonna put them. Okay, let's get into our tzatziki sauce. I have never made tzatziki sauce, but looks kind of very straightforward. So we are safe here. So I'm gonna sprinkle some table salt and let it rest for 10 minutes. This is supposed to be an optional step, but not optional. Like, not optional for me. Just gonna sprinkle some salt. And I'll let it rest for 10 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna chop some dill and mint. It's so hard to find dill. Normal dill, not normal, like the bunch, bunch of dill because people just go crazy over it and they purchase it all the time. I have some mint for a tea, but I'm gonna use a couple. I'm actually gonna wash this. My guinea pigs are feeling all the smells and are getting crazy. Let me see if guinea pigs can eat mint. See? I'm gonna give them this bunch of leaves. Well, I'm not gonna be using all of that for our tzatziki sauce, but for our bowl, yes. Let's just drain this. Okay. Let's get some. It's half cucumber. Here we have half cucumber, 350 grams. So it's kind of like a half of this bottle. A half of this Greek yogurt container. This is my first time preparing tzatziki sauce. Let's mix this first, just to combine all of this perfect. Let's add, it's 1 tablespoon, but I'm just gonna be generous. Generous. Because we can be generous. Wow, this smells so good. I wanna eat it all. Like spoon eating. Okay, let me bring the olive oil. And we need 1 tablespoon. I'm just gonna eyeball this. We need a garlic, 1 garlic clove. So I'm gonna use this one that I have in here. Maybe this much, and if we want more, we can add it. Have a little bit of lime here. Let's mix all of this. Salt, because I put salt in the cucumber. I'm gonna first do the taste test and then see if I add salt or lemon, sorry, or anything else. This is calling for lemon, but I don't have. I am more fan of lime than lemon, so I would say I would never say never, but as of today, you won't see me adding lemon, just limes. Let's do some taste tests. I just took a little. Let's add some salt. Definitely. I added the salt. Let's mix and try again. Cheers. Perfect. It definitely needed some salt. So we have everything for our bowl except the tomatoes that got damaged. But anyway, nothing to do. So let's get our beef, everything but the rice. But for the taste test, I'm gonna put some rice, of course. Let's combine everything together and give it a try. I think I didn't record the entire thing, but I just mixed everything together. I'm not gonna add mint in here because the tzatziki sauce already have, but I did add the rest of the dill. But this is looking beautiful and delicious. So I'm not gonna add the rice directly here, and I'm gonna add the tzatziki sauce. I'm just gonna add a couple of spoons so it builds the flavor within the days. And I'm gonna leave the rest of the tzatziki sauce aside, like probably this much. And I'll leave the rest of the tzatziki sauce in the fridge just in case I wanna have a little extra. But I don't want to happen the same thing that happened with the ranch bowl. Oh my god, this looks so good! Let me plate some to do the taste test. Our rice is looking beautiful, fluffy, and perfect. I'm gonna add a bit of our rice. I haven't had lunch, so this definitely will be my lunch. And I'm gonna add this much. And let's try this deliciousness. Okay, I have my bowl here, which I'm so excited to try. So I'm getting a little bit of everything, some rice, some beef, everything. So cheers. Wow. This is so good. I'm gonna enjoy this dish. I want to enjoy it. Then I'll be back for our next recipe. I'll leave you with ingredients. For our next recipe, we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 5 bone-in skin-on chicken thighs, salt, freshly ground black pepper, medium yellow onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of harissa paste. I didn't use for this recipe harissa paste, but you can always do that. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 can crushed tomatoes, 1 cup of brown lentils, 3.5 cups of chicken stock, and 1/4 cup fresh cilantro. We're gonna dive into our next recipe. You already saw the ingredients, pretty straightforward. It's actually, or probably the hardest recipe I will be making so far. I think this one. Let's see how it goes. I also got myself some chicken drumstick, but I'm gonna be using a couple of these with bun and a couple of these without bun. Okay, first we're gonna heat up in high heat our pan, and I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil so we can put our chicken to, properly get brownish. I'm actually gonna be using the sprayed avocado oil. Okay, so I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna add salt and pepper for these ones, just like a pinch into each of them. Let them get brownish, and then we flip them and do the same. Okay, I'm gonna take these ones out. For what I have in here. Then for garlic, I really have not much in here, so I'm gonna be using all what I have in this container, and I will add this up to my list. Okay, I'm gonna mix all that brownish. You should try to avoid removing it or something, because that's all pure flavor. So with the moist that the onion is getting, just scrap a little bit of your pan and you will get all that come out, and then you will have a very amazing flavor here. Okay, once our onion looks like it's soft enough and we have left it at least for a couple of minutes, probably like 5 minutes, we're ready to add our tomato paste. Okay, our tomato paste, all this kind I'm gonna add. And because I don't have harissa paste, because it's very spicy according to what I know, I'm gonna substitute with some of the ingredients that I have found online that the harissa paste have. So it has, of course, the tomato paste, so let's say we already added it because it's there. Now I'm gonna be adding 1 teaspoon of paprika. It's half teaspoon of cumin, but I love it, so I'm gonna put a little bit more. A little bit of garlic powder, a pinch of salt, a pinch of lime juice, and a tiny bit of olive oil. And let's mix all of this. So in here I'm kind of adding same ingredients, but not the spicy part. That I'm not fan of spicy food, but you can go ahead and add your spicy. Oh, I'm actually gonna add a little bit of liquid smoke, just a tiny bit. And we can let this cook for like a minute. I already washed my lentils. I actually let them soak in water for a little bit. So I drain it and now are ready to incorporate to our pot. It's called for 2, but I think that's too much, so I just add 1.5 cups of green lentils. And we need our chicken stock or chicken broth. Chicken broth also to the list. Added it to the list. Let's mix all of this. That smells amazing. And I'm pretty excited. Okay, now we have to leave our lentils for around 25 to 30 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna be doing here. Probably I'll leave them 30 minutes because you know this stove takes forever. I don't really have a lid to go with this, so I have to maybe, but it doesn't say to cover it, so I'm just not gonna cover it. I'm gonna leave it like that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna start preparing the egg bites. For these cheeseburger egg bites, I'm not going to go into all the ingredients and the full process since we already made them in a previous video. I'll leave the ingredient list on the screen and I will also link that video in the description and at the top so that you can watch the step-by-step tutorial from start to finish. The only difference in this version is that I added quinoa. I have to say that I'm obsessed with these egg bites. This is the second time I have made them and they are definitely gonna be a regular in my meal prep. They are packed with protein, taste so good, and make a perfect healthy breakfast. If you haven't tried this recipe, I highly recommend it. I'm sure that the cottage cheese is gonna be missed, but I know the quinoa is gonna give not only a good taste but also a nice texture. So can't wait. Let's pop this in the oven. So this recipe calls for sugar, but I'm not gonna add sugar. I'm gonna add whatever I have left, which is not much, of my honey. And we are ready to add our chicken here. So it finished to cook. I'm making a mess you cannot even imagine. Like, you see a couple of spots here, it's like all over this place. I'm actually gonna do a taste test right now of this part. I know it's super hot, but I wanna make sure if I need to adjust something, I can do it before I put the chicken. Cheers, my God. Wow. Lentils are still a little hard. Wow, but wow. I'm gonna add the chicken right now, but honestly, this is delicious. I don't know if everything is gonna fit there because my pot is kind of small, but I'll do my best. We do our best in here. And I'm gonna cover it. So 20 minutes have passed. I'm just gonna stir a little bit all of this. Just gonna check the internal temperature of those chickens and call it good. Let me check. Let's take a look. Yes. Yeah, we're having 93. I'm calling this good. I'm calling this good and I'm turning this off. Look at this. Oh my God. Okay, I put some of the chicken dish that we did. I'm gonna do some taste test. This is gonna be my dinner. I'm just gonna do taste test in front of you. And then I go to have my dinner. But this smells so good, so good. Okay, cheers. Wow. This is probably one of the best dishes I have ever made in my entire life. This is way too good. This is amazing. This is incredible. Like, it's the lentils, the taste of the lentils, the sweetness that added the honey with that tomato paste. Honestly, it's incredible. So this is what we just accomplished today. We have our chicken, harissa, not harissa, dish. We have our beef bowl, delicious, amazing. Our rice, our oat breakfast cookie, which, oh my god, is incredible. This one is more of those. And we have on this side our egg bites, which we already know them. So this is all what we have accomplished. Okay, so we finished. We accomplished all our dishes. I'm pretty happy. I was thinking to make them puff quinoa chocolate desserts, but maybe I'll get into it tomorrow. If I don't add it to this video, probably I just didn't want to do it. But we accomplished amazing dishes. I'm gonna be having lovely breakfast, lovely lunch, lovely dinner, and I'm pretty excited about this week because of that. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching, for spending your time with me. I appreciate it, and see you in the next video. Bye.